So if you're an aggressive skater, you know who Chris Haffey is. And if you've seen Killer Boots, the skate video Killer Boots, then there's one trick that a lot of people know from that section, his section in Killer Boots, and it's on a long curved ledge. It's a true Miz, front torque, 270 true Miz, 270 back royale. I'll show it on screen right here. I have a sneaking suspicion that last 270 back royale was by mistake. He just seized the moment. I could be wrong though. If Chris Haffey watches this, let us know. Was that last 270 back royale planned or not? No shade here. I've always wondered that. Anyway, I got the Remz here. Shout out Rossi's boy Anthony, who gave me these. Oh boy. You good?
Yeah. I've fallen a lot worse.
Jesus.
I've fallen worse.
Shout out Rossi's boy Anthony, who gave me these. So I have you can probably see where this is going. Had the terrible idea to come out here to Matt Hoffman's skate park and try to give this switch up a try. I'll show you the ledge here in a second, but there's a perfect ledge for it right back here that's really long and curved. So we're gonna give it a few shots and see if I can even get anywhere in the ballpark of this pretty iconic trick, I would say. I don't know if I'd use the word iconic, but definitely one of the more recognizable, like, Chris Haffey tricks. At least that's like the impression I get anyway. So far I have a pretty good track record at setting out to try to do tricks that like famous bladers have done. This one I have my real doubts about. This one, we might get part of it, but if we get even close, I'm gonna be super, super pumped, honestly, even if we get in the ballpark. This is the ledge right here. Nice and long. I'm gonna do the upper one and not the lower one. So, it is way warmer than it normally is. Already sweating, and I've done like 7 tricks. I kind of knew the hard part was going to be trying to spin off that front torque, because I can actually do true Miz, 3 true Miz, but that front torque, actually getting leverage to spin off the front torque is the tough part. So I don't know, we'll keep chipping away at it. Definitely warm. The camera keeps overheating, and so do I. So it's always unfortunate when in the first like couple tries the trick sort of like lures you in. It's like, oh, you could actually do this. And then the more you do it, the more you like circle the drain and get further away from the trick, which is what's going on right now. So gonna cool off, take a second to cool off. I think I'm gonna approach it a little bit slower. I think I was speeding it up a little bit too much, so I'm gonna slow it down a little bit. That front torque is just so blind. Going from that true Mizu to the front torque coming around like a blind curve like that. And it doesn't help that this is all switch spin for me too. So here come the excuses. Oh. We'll get it. We will get this. I definitely think I'm putting the cart before the horse a little bit. So I'm gonna slow it down, just try to rewind a little bit and go for some true miss to front torques and just try to like reset a little bit. Very humbling experience, that's for sure. I'm noticing that if I treat the ledge more like a rail, like if I jump onto it, I've been trying to play all these mental gymnastics with this trick so far to try to make it make more sense in my head. It seems like if I just picture the ledge being a rail, in some ways that seems to help. There's been a couple times where I've gotten close, but it's hard not to have a black cloud in the back of my head, remembering that there's a whole 270, switch 270 left after this trick. But that's cool, man. It's a battle. That's what it's all about, right? Ah, come on, dude. It's really hard not to want to put that foot down on the torque and turn it into a farv. So I can only, there's like zero shade out here, except for the light pole here. So sorry that I can't get an array of different angles, because I kind of need to put the camera in the shade or else it'll overheat, so apologies. But here we go. We watched a trick, you've probably seen it, we watched a trick on live stream the other day of ILIA SAVOSIN battling with his 540 ILIA TOPSOUL. And you could see like the internal battle while he was trying it. I can definitely relate right now. That trick's a whole lot harder, scarier, all of it, but I can definitely sympathize with that. This one's just borderline embarrassing in a way. I haven't even landed. Basically, like I'm like barely halfway there. So it's a little bit like demoralizing in a way, you know. But whatever. I think like Cody said something. Cody Sanders and I were live streaming right before this, and he said something to the effect of, just think that you're better than you actually are, or just think that you skate better than you actually do. Because I really don't have any business trying this. None of this trick is, I guess I take that back. Like, I've done similar tricks to this, but I don't know. I'm just feeling like a little woe is me right now, I guess. But shout out Hoffman Skate Park. Big, awesome skate park with no water fountain. So we might take a little field trip to the gas station just to add to my long list of complaints today. Man, the flex on this left skate, like every time it like flexes over, like it supinates, huge amount of pain on the outside of my foot right here, right at the base of my small toe. So that doesn't help. Excuses. We'll get it. It wouldn't be a good story if there wasn't a battle, right? It wouldn't be a good story if it was first try. Do y'all have big jugs of water?
Yeah, down here. Yeah. Down at the
Oh, I see them. Thank you. The legs are so stiff now. Oh. Man, I don't know if it's the heat or what, dude. I'm like so zapped. My legs feel like they weigh 200 pounds, dude. My back is like cramping up. Yeah, so very humbling. This will be the first one, I think. First one that really gets me. First trick I set out to do specifically that I wasn't able to do, at least not for the channel. At least that I can remember. There's probably something else, but I'm gonna have to come back and revisit this one. It's, you know, I can make excuses, I can say this, that, and the other, but just don't think I'm there yet. Just don't think skill-wise. And I'll just be honest, I personally feel like I suck at curved ledges. Every time I skate these curved ledges, they're fun, but they always kick my ass. I don't know, man, just outclassed on this one big time. So, I don't know, we'll come back, we'll give it another look someday. But for today, I think it's probably best just to hang it up for today. Go hydrate a little bit and come back and re-attack in the future. But yeah, very humbling. So once you see this, I will have obviously edited this whole video and watched my attempts and tried to analyze what I'm doing wrong and maybe the very little that I'm doing right. So if you have any tips that might help me, please share down in the comments below. I think for me, like the biggest thing for me was, it is scary. Like it's scary leaning like into the curve, and with that blind kind of spin to front torque, I think my biggest issue is just committing to the trick, which is usually the primary reason for failure. I think on most tricks is like you're not really going for it, you're not really committed to it. This one's just tough any way you cut it, at least for me, dude. So very humbling. I don't know, it's a learning experience, so it's all good. My legs feel like somebody beat me, and I'm sure tomorrow it's gonna be, actually probably 2 days from today, that delayed onset is gonna be good. But I'm gonna go home, hydrate, and unwind a little bit. It is what it is. You win some, you lose some, man. It is what it is. So if you enjoyed me failing this challenge, give the video a thumbs up. Consider subscribing while I clean off my dirty lens after it bit the dust. Consider subscribing to the channel, and hey, I will see you on the next video. I will be back. The wind is a little bit out of my sails right now, but I will be back, and I will land this trick someday. Mark my words. So have a good one, roller booters. I will see you on the next video. Take care.